Hey, what's going on, guys? MinDQ787B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. In our last episode, we just got done the Rookie Lightning Challenges, and we're back from our short break of actually doing episodes. And now we're going to go into Season number 2 for our NASCAR Thunder 2004. We're no longer rookies. We're going to go straight into the big leagues. But before we just go into the next season, I just want to give you a season review of every single stat or whatnot of everyone. Well, not really everyone, but I mean the top 5, and who are our winners for our races and all that. Who are also the awards for the pole awards and all that stuff. We're gonna go through it all right now. So we have for our race winners, we have Michael Waltrip for the Daytona 500. We have the winner. Our winners are Waltrip, Earnhardt, Harvick, Earnhardt, Gordon, Rusty Wallace, which was our first DNF, Stewart, Waltrip, Rudd, Jarrett, Harvick, Sadler wins the Open, Jarrett wins the Coke 600, LePage wins Dover despite us DNFing, Earnhardt, Kenseth, Ricky Rudd, Stewart, Newman, Earnhardt, Stewart, Earnhardt, Rudd again, Newman, Jamie McMurray with a legitimate win at Bristol, Stewart, Nemechek, Kyle freaking Petty, because these two races apparently were the ones I did not record, which was my fault. Well, I did, but they just got corrupted or whatnot. Wait. No, it was New Hampshire and Dover. My mistake. Yeah, because we had Joe Nemechek, Kyle Petty, and Ashton Lewis, our race winners. Ourselves at Dega, Stewart, Earnhardt, McMurray, because we DNF'd, Earnhardt, Newman, Jeff Gordon, and then Earnhardt. Last time we looked at our champion, Earnhardt Jr., which as stats are as follows. He has 11 poles, 8 wins, 20 top 5s, 27 top 10s, and an average finish of 8.2. That's incredible. But let's take a look at our top 5 in terms of our stats. Dale Jarrett has no poles, 2 wins, 14 top 5s, and 27 top 10s with an average finish of 9.2. Harvick, on the other hand, has also 2 wins, 16 top 5s, and 24 top 10s for an average of 10.3. Only 8 points between Harvick and Stewart. Stewart had 5 wins, actually, 18 top 5s and 25 top 10s, but his average finish was 10.7. And lastly, Jeff Gordon, who actually has 2 wins as well, 20 top 5s and 26 top 10s with a 10.4 average finish. Meanwhile, ourselves, we finished in 33rd in the standings. And with our 5 poles, 1 win, 2 top 5s, and 3 top 10s with an average finish of 30.7. Yikes. In terms of our driver respects, hopefully in the Bud Shootout in this episode, because of our 5 poles, we're automatically in. Hopefully we can get some of these down. Now, in terms of our Rookie of the Year, well, I don't think I really needed to show you this, but we were actually about to lose second for Rookie of the Year with Jack Sprague having a huge charge at us. But also for any Casey Mears fans, I'm sorry, he did not make it past Fittipaldi, and he finishes last in the Rookie of the Year. Technically, these guys count as well, but personally, these guys are the ones you want to look out for. McMurray easily kicks some ass in the Rookie of the Year standings, so that's unfortunate there for us, but that's fine. In the amount of polls, though, we had the 3rd most polls with 5. Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about that. I hope our starts are just as good. Yeah, we only have 9 different pole winners. Hopefully next season will be more than that. Chevy wins the Manufacturers Championship, not big surprise. And yeah, Junior just had a clinic of a season. Look at that, 762 laps led over Stewart's 443, which is 2nd. These are insane. As we take a look at the rest of the amount of lap leaders, David Green leads 30, and Nemechek leads 25. That's nice. Hermie Sadler leads 20. Brett Bodine leads 19. We lead 17. Let's see. I think it was everyone except for one driver. I think it was Chase Montgomery that led a lap. Yeah, there was 45 different people out of the 46 drivers that led a lap. I think Montgomery was the only one I did not see. Of course, we have our paint scheme, but we're not going to worry about that just yet because we're ready to go see who are we going to see retire in Season 1 heading into Season 2. And as we take a look now at our silly season for the 2004 season, we have 3 drivers retiring, including our own Giga Chad, Mike Skinner. Such a shame. He never had he actually did win one race, but it's not in the U.S. It was an exhibition race. I think it was at Suzuka of all places. He will be replaced by Ashton Lewis. Kyle Petty, who is known for us. Basically the only high point that we had besides that quote-unquote win. Oh my gosh, now I have my short-term memory loss completely gone again. For Kyle Petty basically winning, I believe it was New Hampshire. I'm going to shoot myself if I find out it's the wrong one. No, because Ashton Lewis won Dover, yeah. So Kyle Petty winning at New Hampshire, and also the highlight with us basically being him and I duking it out at Pocono the entirety of the race. Hold on. Let's take a look at the driver's stats for Kyle Petty before we leave. No, we had 1 win, 2 top 5s, 2 top 10s, and an average finish of 31.1. I should probably do Mike Skinner as well. 0 wins, 2 top 5s, and 3 top 10s with an average finish of 35.4. That's actually pretty sad. Kevin LePage, who was our winner of our first Dover race, just had a 1-win wonder and just says, you know what, screw it, I am done. And he is being replaced. Well, who's replacing him? It is David Green. So both of the Broco Motorsports cars are no longer going to be a part of the grid. So we still got Stanton Barrett, who's going to be driving the 60 car, and we still got Kevin Grubb in the 26. I'm pretty sure you might have noticed a little cut. I honestly wanted to get like 3 car drivers to retire and have all of them being replaced, because I really don't feel like having like a full field of 100 of like the fantasy drivers, because no matter what you do, you're going to have 2 of them on there anyway, at least, if you do what I'm doing anyway. So I'm trying to eliminate all that. But do we want to make any changes for the new season? We do not. But we got some work cut out for us later on, actually. So right now, we're back in our main menu here. We're actually got some work cut out for us as well. As we go towards the team management, of course, we still got 17 races left with Maxell. We just got started with them. Unfortunately, we did not meet any of their criteria, except for the average start, but it's a brand new season. That's the reason why I kind of have them on board now with us. So we just got to remind ourselves we need to be in 30th in points, and we also need to finish in the top 25 for each race. And of course, we need to have an average start of 25. I'm pretty sure we could do that, but qualifying will be a little bit more difficult now because of the if we get poles on a certain track, it actually gets harder for you to qualify as such. But we also realized that our team is basically gone, so we basically need to sign a whole new crew. And I think we can do that. Our front tire changer is a bunch of oh my god. I cannot say no to 69 both skill and speed. And overall is 69. That is very, very nice. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what we want. Do we want more? Of course we want that more expensive one. We need faster pit crew. I think we do. We need that. I still think P. Edwards. Welcome aboard. You're in. The Jackman, 68 across the board. Really nice. You're in. The Gasman, 68 speed, 65 skill. Really nice. Welcome aboard. And, of course, the Catch Can Man. All right. I like this new pit crew already. This looks really nice. Crew Chief. Who's going to be the crew chief on top of the pit box this season of 2004? Oh, my goodness. What are these stats? Super Speedway 60, but pitting is 67. I kind of need that. I mean, I think we're gonna do fine on the super speedways no matter what. So it's gonna be B. Smith being the crew chief on top of the pit box for 2004. Meanwhile, we're gonna have our new engine builder as well. We definitely need some power in this John. It's A. Urban. Welcome aboard. Chassis builder time. We need more tire grip badly. Honestly, these are both really, really bad. I'm not going to lie. Like, they're really bad. You see, for the tire wear, we're fine. But if I feel like that these guys are, aren't up to spec later on in the season, I might release them. But as of now, welcome to the team, A. Bever, because we need that tire grip bad. Fabricator. We definitely do need some draft, but we also need some downforce as well. We're going to have G. Vance as our new fabricator for the season. But of course, as well, we do need some work in the garage as well, because we still have our work cut out for us before we head to Daytona. We already have a car ready to go, and that's what we're gonna do. In terms of like how we're gonna repair and overhaul these things, honestly, it'd be cheaper for me to actually just build another engine. I'm not gonna lie. So I think as of now, we're gonna keep this as our backup engine, and probably just have this ready to go for 4 races, most likely. How much is it for 2? Oh, it's 85. Okay. So what about our body? Yeah, we do need some. We need to overhaul this thing badly or something like that. But 178, we might as well just build might as well just build another one, to be honest. Yeah, we might just repair this as well. But I think we could get some money off the Bud Shootout before we do anything hasty. So that's what we're going to probably do. Now, in terms of our shop edition, this is the other... Honestly, I'm glad I chose the Maxell because it's all in the long run. Because once we build our first chassis, we're going to have a great amount of tire grip and tire wear as well. We're going to basically just sell the other chassis as they come in because we're going to keep building them, essentially. Every 6 races or whatnot. We're gonna have new chassis, or maybe even 3 races for the little one, as a backup chassis, quote unquote. I might do the 3-race one first, maybe, and then maybe do the 6-race one. I have yet to decide, because there's options you can have for building, a 3-race one where it's really weak, but 6-race one is middle, and the top of the line one is 9 races long. And I don't want to wait that long. I definitely want to get the 6-race option. But before we continue, though, we definitely do need a brand new paint job for the Maxell Pontiac for going into 2004. And I'm going to present to you now the new 2004 Maxell Pontiac. Kapow! Fresh new paint. Our 2004 Maxell Pontiac for the first half of course, the 2004 season. We also got more contingencies involved as well. We actually have the full set for the first time of our career. After we finished our first full season, I think it's about time we actually have the full set. This paint scheme I had to think a little bit outside the box, a tiny little bit of what I want to inspire this from. And it turns out there really isn't a NASCAR I could find that had the Maxell Technologies logo all over it. I did find research, however, about a company called Hitachi, which I think owns this company of Maxell. But I really didn't find a primary sponsor unless you're talking about IndyCar, so I wanted to scrap that idea. But instead, I dove even deeper. I watched a little bit of a YouTube video one day with a fantasy driver that had a Maxell car actually ready to roll. It was actually one of the options from the game NASCAR 2001 for the PS2, believe it or not. So we're going back 3 years before this game has even come out, just for me to have a little bit of inspiration as our entry. I mean, I tried to have the gold on the front and the black on the back, but I couldn't get the sides to be perfect, so I wanted to have some red involved in too, because I know there was some red, and of course I had to keep the white number and red numbers as well to make it fit more with the whole dynamic of the new paint schemes or whatnot for this season. But without further ado, though, I think it's about time we actually go ahead into this race. I mean, I made you guys wait long enough. But it's time for our winter off-scene screen testing to actually get some work done. I will see you at the track at the Bud Shootout.
From the Daytona International Speedway, it's the Pole Shootout, brought to you by MRN. The fans are sure pumped up about this race today.
Yeah, this is always a great race. Each driver has earned their spot by being a pole winner, which means we're in for some fast action. And what better place to be than right here at Daytona?
Bill Elliott owned and drove for his own race team for 6 years before joining Ray Evernham in 2001.
You know, driving for your own race team is a tough deal. I think Bill was happy to get back to worrying about one thing, being fast out there on the racetrack.
Mark Martin always seems to come up just a little short of the championship battle.
He's been the Winston Cup runner-up 4 times now, and for a guy this competitive, that has to hurt. But every year, he's right back in the hunt, and eventually his number will come up.
Michael Waltrip won the 2001 Daytona 500, his first career win in his 463rd start.
He was pushed to the finish line by Dale Jr. in that race, and he repaid the favor later that year, helping Jr. win his first race at Daytona in the Pepsi 400.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All right, there's no qualifying for this event, so that's why you didn't see me go out on track. So, of course, we have the rules. The shootout field consists of all the pole winners from the previous NASCAR season. I don't know why Ken Schrader's up there, but I guess they needed a field filler. I'm not too sure. Each driver must make a 2-tire pit stop under the green flag during the race. So, I know sometimes the AI can kind of mess up that, because on rookie difficulty they can easily just forget about, hey, I don't have the they just don't go down pit road sometimes.
Starting in row
So,
two will be the
hey, look out for that at the end of the race. We still have a lot of rivals to get rid of. And anyway, we're easily underway, as we're going to have our brand new car. But of course, we need to get rid of some of the rivals that we made along the way. I think Bob Labonte we need to get rid of for sure. Yeah, we're probably going to be towards the back, I guess, in the very first start. But as long as we don't lose a draft, we're good to go. We got Johnson behind us. I think he's at -60, so I'm going to have to probably let him go at some point. As long as we're kind to everyone else, we don't have to worry about anything. I think Johnson's like one of the only 60 rivals that we need to worry about here. Already Kurt Busch is blocking. I mean, I get it. It's the Bud Shootout. We have 17 laps to get up to the field.
Got one outside.
I think we could get ourselves a good finish here for tonight's race.
We're off the pace. Everything okay?
All this, I mean, also, the parts don't wear, so if I blow the engine up, it doesn't matter. We're fine. It's the same thing as the All-Star race.
Best place for him is in your rear view mirror. The leader's got you by 2 seconds.
I mean, we're really fast. We're 91 miles an hour going into turn 1. And we already made Bob Labonte mad. So I gotta look out for him.
Got one outside.
So that's oh, it's still minus 58. Okay, we're fine.
I'd like to see him stay back.
We haven't really made any progress. That's not really good. Those guys are just really, really fast, it looks like. Man, I mean, they've definitely done some off-season testing as well. Looks what it looks like.
Number 23 is putting a block on you.
It's like we check up at the end. We just have no chance to get up there.
Still there. Be patient. The 18 car is down low.
Car is very, very tight.
Try to keep him behind you.
Clear on both sides.
All right, we're 3.5 seconds behind the leader. Let's cut that lead down.
Number 23 is getting in your way.
Your right front tire's a little warm. Careful now.
Car inside. Clear.
If you let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you.
Up another spot.
All right, come on, Junior. You know how to run these plate races. Go to the bottom. I say that as my car drifts to the top, and my car just gets very, very tight. All of a sudden, there goes the pack. That is very unfortunate. We need to loosen this thing
Don't
up.
push your fuel too far. Come on in when you're ready.
We're gonna have looks like we're gonna have 2 stops worth of fuel. Well, 3 stops actually.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with you.
We might have to come in this lap actually. We're gonna have probably 3 stops worth of fuel. I mean, we could try to make it
Left front
6,
tire's a little warm.
but it's gonna be very, very close if we make it on 6. We're not making it. I don't think we're making it.
You're almost out of gas.
That's tough.
We don't want him getting beside us.
Yeah, we would have to come in. We're not even going to make it on the backstretch, as half the field agrees. Time to come in.
Number 23 is outside.
Right rear's getting worn. Take it easy out there.
Many cars now hit pit road to begin to make the long
Right side, lower the wedge.
Crews are at ready. This is what they practice all week for. No mistakes can be had if you want to have a chance to win here on pit road.
And now the crew begins.
All right, first stop with a new crew. Let's do this, guys.
They're going to go around, change 2 tires. The crew telling me 2 tires and 1.5 cans of fuel. This should be a fairly quick stop on this.
Good stuff. What? Why are we stopped? There we go. All right, now we're back up and running. We're back up towards the pits. We're in a good pit cycle now. Let's try to get up there. From what it looks like here, we're gonna have to take 4 tires on our next stop, and one person's all by himself. This could be a problem for us, actually, fuel economy-wise. We're not going to be able to make it on 2 stops. We might have to wait a 3rd stop. So that's going to be a big issue.
You're clear.
I don't think drafting's going to help, sadly enough.
Got one down low.
Uh-oh, one's out of gas! Ricky runs out of gas!
Keep digging. The 15 car.
He tried to make it.
Clear on both
He
sides.
tried to make it 7 laps, and he ran himself out of gas. No one's hit him, though, so no caution's coming out.
Race leader's got 3 seconds on.
He's going to barely make it to pit road, it looks like. NASCAR's not throwing a caution for some reason, but Rudd's going to be on his way down the pit road. Our car is definitely not as fast as it was before. Hopefully with 4 new tires, it can help us out.
Fuel is at half.
I might have to let Michael Waltrip go by here.
Number
I could use him as a
inside.
draft. Oh, the left front's very worn.
Someone got by you.
Yeah,
Let's go
absolutely.
after
We're
him.
gonna have to
You're clear.
come down pit road. Gonna try to stay with Mikey here. I can get him on the straight, but the corner, he's gone.
Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
Damn, these tires are wearing out so quickly. And here comes Rudd leading the pit road. And we have another car to just come out of pit road, it looks like. I'm not sure who that is, or someone just
Number
blow up.
24 is exiting pit row ahead. Got one down low. Number 21 is coming left. All clear, buddy.
Check your fuel gauge.
Yeah, he's pulling away from me, Mikey. Mikey is. I remember that battle that we had at Talladega.
4 seconds on the leader.
We have good straightaway speed. We really do. I'm not sure if I want to adjust that or not, but I ran the corner all the way to the bottom, and it's still so tight.
Running on fumes, buddy.
Definitely not making it. We have a blow up actually. That is Jeff Gordon. Unfortunate for him. We're definitely not making it into. Honestly, I think
The 21 car is up high.
I think our race is impossible to win. Yeah, our fuel light just came on.
Right rear's getting worn. Keep an eye out.
We're down a spot. Keep digging.
Yeah, we have to come
After all
in.
that exciting racing on the track, the crews now get their chance to perform as pit stops have begun. Cars heading down pit road to the surface of
That's
the
not
team.
good. I mean, we need a caution for something to
Get
happen.
back into the race. As the driver hits his marks, the crew goes to work on this car. They definitely need a good stop now.
We do not have the
It looks
fuel
like it's
economy
gonna
to
be
make it the rest of the
fairly
way.
risky
We
so
just
far.
don't.
4 tires going on the machine, also putting in 1 can of gas. Looks like only a half a can on the second. 4 tires and 1.5 cans of fuel.
And that's what this means. No good stop. You're clear. Step on it.
Yeah, definitely we need better fuel economy coming into next year's race. Well, there goes the pack. Honestly, we're not going to make it. We are in deep crap right now. Like, we would need a caution to come out, like, right now just to have a
Got
chance.
one down low. Nice pass.
Try to keep him behind you.
But even then, it's probably going to be
clear.
futile.
The 8 car down low.
I think this mud shootout is a bit of a bust. We're not making it. We're just hoping for a caution that's probably not going to come out.
You're halfway on fuel.
No, we're not making it. I know I just said it like 4 or 5 times already, but well, at least this is a good idea where we're going to be standing for when the big race comes next episode. The Gatorade 125s and the Daytona 500. At least that gives us a good understanding where we're at as a car.
Still need to pick up about 8 seconds on the leader.
I'm glad we're using this race as a test race. So now we know we definitely need the fuel economy.
Number 8.
I might make that my next edition, but probably after the draft, actually.
The 8 car.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let Junior by, unwillingly, of course,
Okay,
but
we lost a spot. Clear.
we need to get ahead with the draft. Come on, work with me, Dale. Dale. To the bottom, please.
Your right front tire's a little warm. Careful now. Careful, fuel's getting low.
You don't need to remind me. I'm just begging for a prayer right now for a caution to come out. Come on, we need some luck here. A debris caution, something, a spin out. Just something so we can make it on fuel, because we won't.
Watch your fuel.
We'd be a lap short anyway, even if we try.
Left front tire's a little worn.
So, time for the dreary entry to pit lane.
And now, pit stops occurring out on the track. One car peels off the track and heads down pit road, all by himself, and begins that long journey down to his pit stall. Not quite sure if this is an unscheduled stop, but definitely a problem for this car.
2 to go. Let's finish strong.
The driver hits the stall, and the crew will go with the gas go. A little splash of gas, he's down and away. Get out there, track's clear.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that people get DQ'd or they run out of gas. No, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. The winner is someone. And it doesn't look like anybody else is running out of gas. So I'll see you at the checker. The disappointing thing is we were fast in this race to keep up with these guys, but we just don't have the fuel economy.
Well, that's that. Let's go home.
Let's just get ready for the Daytona 500, yeah? Harvick wins the shootout.
A rare caution-free race.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The 56 car finished towards the back of the field in this one.
Well, all the guys on that team work so hard, it's a shame they couldn't get a better finish, but sometimes it's just not your day.
We're out of time tonight. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a great night.
Well, at least we got good intel of where our car is and where our car is lacking. Of course, the chassis didn't help that tire just completely gave out. No money's earned. Well, okay, we earned a little bit of money, $52,000. I mean, something is better than nothing, I guess. But anyway, let's take a look at the Bud Shootout results. Harvick wins. Jarrett second. Stewart third. Rusty Wallace fourth. Burton fifth. Kansas sixth. Martin seventh. Marlin eighth. Newman ninth. And Michael Waltrip 10th. We're going to take a look at the rest of the field now. And, yeah, we really didn't do very well. Hey, you see that next event there? I'm hyped. And you should be too, actually. Because the next time we head to NASCAR Thunder 2004, we kick off the new season with returning drivers that are going to be also coming aboard next season. We got our new crew, new car. With the testing that we have at the Bud Shootout, I think we could get something happen with this race coming up. We still going to be a three-stopper no matter what with the fuel economy. Good to know. But I'm really excited for this. Anyway, if you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Now we have a new goal in mind, actually. Let's do 400 by the end of the second season, yeah? I mean, we're at 304 right now, so let's see if we can get up to 400 subscribers heading into the second Daytona 500. I will see you guys then for the race.